All right, we are going to introduce our new tech science project, which was on habitats. And I'm going to have our ambassadors of our classroom discuss the project with you all and explain what we did before you listen to your own child talk about it. So we have Sarah Moreno and Nyla Merritt, and they are the ambassadors for 2E, and they're gonna take over right now. So let me stop myself. Ladies, are you ready?
We're ready.
All right.
The big ideas are how the plants and animals survive. The basic needs are the requirements that an organism needs to survive, like oxygen, H2O, nutrients, light, food, and shelter. Behavior are the actions or reactions of an object or organism. The fruit is an edible part of a flowering plant that contains seeds either on the outside or the inside. The function is what something is used for. Growth is an increase in size, number, strength, or value. Physical characteristics are a structure or feature that can be observed. And a structure is a body part that does a certain job for an organism. The driving question is how organisms use their physical characteristics and behaviors to survive in their habitat. We are biologists who will create a habitat model with the correct plants and animals to show their characteristics and behaviors of the living things that meet their basic needs. We can understand how a habitat impacts plants and animals and how we as a community can help or harm the habitat that we are part of. The entry event. At first, we looked at different kinds of zoos all over the world with different kinds of animals. Then we did a lima bean, or like I did, a pinto bean, and we watched it germinate and observed it. We put it as a plant journal and observed each day of the week. Then we wrote a reflection by looking at the data collected using the plant journal. Then we did the habitats. We studied the habitats. Then after that, we took an assessment on animals, and then we were assigned a habitat brainstorm, and also we had to do a presentation where we had to create our own habitat with animals like a deer or a vulture, and we could say it's herbivore, omnivore. And then after that, we presented it to the class, and they gave us warm feedback and cold feedback, how we could make it better and how it was good. Number 1 was the ocean habitat. Number 2 was the salt marsh. And number 3 was the forest. There were also grasslands for number 4, and number 5 was lakes and ponds. For example, I did the forest habitat. And these are the forest examples. We could print out different animals. There were a list of animals. And there was also a passage that we could get a bunch of information from. And there was a lot of it. And there, we didn't have to use it, but we could use it. So my example is the salt marsh habitat. There were these plants and animals, there were cattails, there were blue crabs, and there was also a passage like in the forest habitat that had lots of information like the forest habitat. So and these are what our habitat must contain. 2 mammals, 1 bird, reptile or amphibian, 1 fish, 1 insect, and 2 plants.
Excellent, ladies. Great job. I will submit the video submissions that they had as their examples, and then everybody else can show their families their examples. I appreciate you girls very, very much for being the ambassadors for our class. Great job.
Habitats. This is my forest habitat picture, and these are my 4 sentences. The forest is filled with trees and plants. The forest has lots of animals like hares, frogs, owls, and deer. Forests have colder temperatures than deserts. Example of a forest food chain. The fox eats the frog, the frog eats the bug, and the bug eats the goat.
My name is Anton Allred, and my class is 2A. Here is my Arctic habitat, and now I'll tell you the food chain. Polar bears eat leopard seals. Leopard seals eat Arctic cod. Arctic cod eat krill. Krill eat plankton.
I am Gibelta Foya, and I'm in the class 2A. My teachers are Miss Ambazaga and Miss Ayala. I am in the group of the forest, and I made this habitat. It's not that good and all, but since it's made out of paper. A shoebox. This is what I wrote for it. In the forest, there were tons of living things. There were bees, moths, dragonflies, and snakes. There was a stream, trees, and wildflowers. There was a bridge that crosses over the stream. And this is what I wrote for the life cycle. The sun gives life to the flower, who gives pollen to the bee, who gets eaten by the wasp, who gets eaten by the dragonfly, who gets eaten by the fish, who gets eaten by the brown bear. Only few animals can bring down the brown bears, such as the boa constrictor and some other animals. Have a great day.
Hi, I am Aiden Wren, and I am in 2nd grade in Miss Amazaga's class. My habitat is the forest, and this is my diorama. I have chosen one of the food chains, and it is the lion food chain. And you can see it right here. First, the sun grows the grass, then the deer eats the grass, then the lion eats the deer, and it continues on like a chain. Next, I have listed 4 facts about the forest. White-tailed deer live deep in the forest. They are herbivores and eat leaves, fruits, nuts, and grass. Trees. There are many trees in the forest. The lodgepole pine lives dry in dry montane forests. Its lifespan is 150 to 200 years. Forests provide oxygen that humans need, and it provides the wood for products. Black bears live in mountains of the forest. Cover bears can be black, brown, or cinnamon, but all are considered black bears. Black bears are carnivores, but they also eat berries, plants, nuts, and vegetables. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening. Save the forest. Bye.
Hi everybody, my name is Alexander. My PBL project is the Rainforest Habitat. I'm part of the blue team. In my habitat, I have water, trees, grass, bushes. I have crocodiles, frogs, tree snakes, birds, and I also put real life like decorations for the top. There's water a lot, and in the rainforest, it's hot. It's hot and wet. It rains a lot. And I put like a background. There's also a tiger or a leopard behind there. I drawed fruits and there's some everywhere. There's birds and that's all. Thank you.
Hello everybody, my name is Aaliyah Vega. I'm in 2nd grade. My PBL project is the Grassland Habitat. I am part of the red team. In my habitat, I have animals and plants. Before I introduce show you my project, I had to say something. Some animals can be camouflaged like lizards and snakes, so they won't get eaten by predators. So as I show you it, you can see some elephants and antelopes and giraffes, lizards, snakes, cheetahs, and rhinos. Okay, you might see some plants right there, like sunflowers and trees too. I hope you like my project. It was very fun to make. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Hi everybody, my name is Ariana Montes. My PBL project is the Aquatic Habitat, and I am part of the blue team. In my habitat, I have clownfish, a great white shark, pufferfish, dolphins, starfish, whales, plants, and colorful reef. I chose this habitat because I love the ocean creatures. Thank you.
Everybody, my name is Carson. My PBL project is the Rainforest Habitat. I am part of the green team. In my habitat, I have a coral snake, poison dart frog, some pine trees, a jaguar, a butterfly, a palm tree, and a rock. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.
Everybody, my name is Chase. My PBL project is the Ocean Habitat. I am part of the green team. In my habitat, I have a great white shark, the pufferfish, and then I have Rory and Nemo, and then I have these two little squids right here, and then hammerhead shark, and then I have these plants under water, and then two clams, and then this is like a seashell, and this is a seashell, and as you notice, there's seaweed right here, and this stuff is the sand, and it kind of feels like sand, and this is a gift box that I made it out of, and this could open and close for safety, and also you can see the chip, and after that, I think that's it. My PO project is a desert. I am part of the yellow team. In my habitat, I have a desert mountain goat and a thorny lizard devil, a bobcat, a little roadrunner, a rattlesnake, an armadillo, a coyote, a mountain lion, and some cacti and some more cacti and some sand and some rocks. Hi.
Hi, my name is Caleb Phillips. This is my 5th PBL group. I am inside of the yellow group, and my habitat for my for my project is the rainforest. Thank you for watching.
Everybody, my name is Kennedy. My PBL project is the ocean habitat. I am part of the blue team. In my habitat, I have a turtle, an octopus, a mermaid, and I have a crab, some seaweed over here, and a seashell. And I have some tissue paper for the waves, some paper, clouds, and sun. And I have some saran wrap on the front of it so it looks cool.
Hi, my name is Mia Vega, and I am in the blue group. And what I did for my habitat was the ocean, and what the animals eat in the ocean are the fishes eat some plants in the ocean, and others might feed on fish. And why I picked this habitat is because I love the ocean and beautiful sea creatures and plants, and that's why I picked this habitat.
What kind of animals?
So right there is a seahorse, and there's a starfish, there's a squid, and there's a fish, and there's some fishes on rocks, and this fish is eating plants, and there's other animals in the background. This is my logic puzzle chart. I put it for the planets, and I put the questions where if it has the letters in it, and also I put one from the order that it is in the solar system. And this chart, the names are Scooby, Sophia, Solomon, and Davian.
Hi, my name is Manu, and this is my logic puzzle. And so my logic puzzle is based on science. Well, not science, but space. So So a logic puzzle is a type of A logic puzzle is like a type of puzzle, but it includes your logic and your brain. So here's one question. Here's one clue. Bob likes the planet closest to next to Saturn. So if you're gonna look at Bob, you're gonna see that there's no,
This is not me.
that he's not gonna like Neptune, he's not gonna like Uranus, he will probably like Saturn because it's part of blue, Saturn.
Have you ever heard of
It might be Uranus, so it's down there, but since and there's another way to remember your planets because I forget the order they go in, so I learned this from like Gonu, my very acting monkey just served me Gonu. So when you say that, you say my very, so my is Mercury, very is Venus, and excellent is Earth.
Princess?
And after that is Mars. So then it might be Mars or Saturn. But what gives that clue away is that Sue likes a planet that's red. So it's gonna be Mars. Goes down and back goes up. It's gonna be Mars. So a logic puzzle is just like a regular puzzle, but it includes a lot of logic. And that is my presentation. If you want to, you can say it one more time.